You made it another one. It looks good. You can see. Did my class. Excuse me, I'm gonna pause this. This gets loud. But anyway, I made this, and these are gem chips. No, chips. It's tiger's eye, some painted turquoise. That's not real, synthetic. Clear quartz, that's real, I think. The smoky quartz, rose quartz, and a couple of carnelians at the end. Just 2 or 3 little pieces, but that's how I did it. I did my clasp, and it's on wire too. So, and that's it. I got rid of my wish list because I'm one of these people that buys shit at random anyway. Well, anyway, I got another big load of hem coming. Last one for the month. Probably for a while. I better tell myself that, and we'll see it come back in again, so. But there's so many different scents, you know, you just want to try all you can, but. Wow, gotta limit myself, huh? Oh, I just love how I did this. Come out nice. Yeah, I gotta get used to those crimpers. I'm either squishing them or not doing something. But I've figured out the wire guardians, and they're very useful. They strengthen the wire, actually. Put them on first, and underneath I put the crimp bead. I haven't got the tubes, I just have a bead, like I just squeeze them over. But you're supposed to put them over the top of the tube somehow. I don't know. But I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I see some different ones here on YouTube use what they call 2mm in the crimpers. They're a little larger and easier to work with. A lot of these are, I'm not even sure how big those are, but I like 6mm, 8mm. That 4mm come out pretty good. Not too bad. Small one. I want to do something for my mom for Mother's Day. Even though I give her money, I'm just going to make her a little surprise. Eventually, I'd like to get into necklaces. And I probably will never do, like I said, earrings, because I can't wear them anyway. And I always like to try what I make for a friend or family, try it on. And I wouldn't do that with earrings anyways. That's just freaking gross, but I don't know about making rings or brooches or pins or maybe keychains. I could try that sometime, but I'm still with bracelets until I master the technique, because necklaces require a lot of learning. Carving that. They're a little harder than just stringing. So I think next month I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy one of those wrap looms that you can stretch and make a real long one with some gemstones, and do those and keep working on the regular loom. And someday I'll move on to necklaces. That's the goal for my jewelry making and art. Whenever I'm inspired, I do that. So, what are my 2 crafts? Card making? Now that's still art though. I guess jewelry making is my craft. That's it. And I am the one to end up wearing it. I don't sell it yet. But who knows? Maybe I'm over at the fishing hole and some people are there and they see me, and the couple that walks their dog, if they're still around there. I was like, year ago since we've been back here, so or somebody can interest somebody in some of them and sell them locally or something. If not, I'll just make them for fun. I like it. It's stress relief. It's good. It's fun, and I can wear them, and I can have a different one for every day if I wanted to. The rest of my life. And many people are going to be curious and ask, where did you get that? And you tell them you made it, then they may, be interested in it. You don't know. So, it just takes that. They're nice. I don't care for the synthetic turquoise. I read that the real deal, but they're pretty. I got a good blend here. I blended them in good. I think they all match in well, I think. The red at the end. I should probably use the green. Oh well. I had some aventurine in there too. But they're chips. You can go out with the chips. You can make little trees. There's another one. Side of them. I'll use up what I have first. Or do I? Oh no, you don't, miss. You gotta use up what you got. That's how we roll. I did check out, what was it, Fire Mountain Gems? Their site, they're okay. I think they're for wholesalers though. People that have probably a license, like a store or something. I don't get it. What? I belong to Beataholic, and I signed up for BB Craft, so we'll see. I'll probably still order off Amazon. That's how I always do it. Or eBay. One of those people that stuck to their ways, that's it. So, those storage things, what you see is what you get. And I want to get 1 acro mills. And that's it. To hang above where my Baphomet plaque was. Above there, above where the laser printer is. As opposed to the desk. So I just put beads themselves in there, like the tubes loop. But not those big things I have that are sectioned. I don't know, I've seen some other bead seller that makes them too. But I rather buy them from the Dollar Tree, you get them for a lot less than the same goddamn thing. Just about. Gemstone beads, huh. Natural chips. VRC beads, I think I have one of their things. Synthetic turquoise, it looks like they got some howlite. That looks real. There's a way in hell that's aquamarine. I got news for you. This stuff's expensive because it's rare. Hard to get out. But anyway, that's it for now, and that's how it come out. It's hard to see. The camera looks like it might need some cleaning. I don't know. But that's how it come out. It's like a, yeah. I do want to order some more of these though, because I'm going to be using more of them than anything. These toggle clasps, they're easy for me. I love them. I never knew such a thing. The toggle bar, just put it through the hole and that's it. No sitting there trying to clamp and yeah, it takes forever. I did put lobster claw on my last loom bracelet and I don't fucking like the things for myself. Because I could be there all fucking day being left-handed, trying to hook the damn stupid ass things like this. But what I'd have to end up doing is wearing them on this wrist, the ones with lobster claws, so I can. But I don't know. My coordination leaves a lot to be desired, but with the wrapping loom, I'll just figure out how to do the knots for the snap buttons I got in my May list. I just make one list for each month, and then throw in what I want and budget it out. Because I got Jimmy's birthday next month. I got to take the cat to the vet. I got my Mother's Day for my mom. So I can't get myself much because I'm not a selfish person. So what I got is like around $80-some. But I got so much other shit though. Then I get into the Dollar Tree. But I think I'm starting to learn my lesson that their stuff isn't as... I mean, certain things like maybe the store stuff in, like those little jugs I'm getting, are okay. The wooden beads seem cute, but those other older ones I noticed were somewhere deformed, and they would be absolutely useless, really. So, if I can figure out and learn how to do macrame down the road, they would probably be able to make some kind of like a plant hanger or something. Put them on. I don't have plants this kind of. But anyway, there's got to be something to do with them. Yeah, put them downstairs and give them to people. Dump them and use the container they're in for better beads. That's what I'm going to do. But I mean, they were worth it training on them with the loom. Like these ones by Mandela Craft are like that too. Until I feel I can afford, I should get myself some Mayukis. Because I'm doing a lot better at it. So, because like I said, my mom would not, when she was first starting out, buy alpaca yarn. No way. And she knits and crochets, which I can't do. I don't have the patience, but she probably thinks what I'm doing is pretty cool, and some people don't have the patience for this either. But my therapist says that's good though for you, because it helps you with your patience actually, and your anxiety and self-control, because you gotta have a lot of control to be able to do this, and like for the painting and stuff, a lot of self-discipline. That's what she was saying. So I gotta try and use that into controlling my food problems. So that's why I built that room too. Kind of something to get my mind off myself. You know, doing stuff in there. Where I'm in there grinding friggin' frankincense or something in the corner of pestle and making some kind of a poultice to smudge with or burn or whatever. Or doing art. I'm doing something that's keeping my mind off me. enough my anxieties or whatever. Jimmy's got his cards in there, doing what they're in there. He tried. Poor Jimmy. But I told him we'll keep them, and I gave him those for a gift and keep for a collectible type thing. And I got some books in there and stuff, but I ain't got much in there. I think I'm gonna do some Easter cards for my mom and my brother too on this silhouette thing. I got 2 cute little patterns, and this just could be a lot of cutting and weeding and gluing because I didn't get any Easter stamps this time. They were, and I've been buying this stuff, so could be one or the other. But if it would have been when I was in the mode of buying card making stuff, I would have probably bought that Lawn Fawn set. I gotta go back and buy the Lawn Fawn cutouts for my Mend. I can't think of the name of their stamp set. Something about Mend for Get Well cards and stuff. They had the little dies separate where you can cut them little things out and glue them on. I gotta buy those. Stupid me. Should have brought up by the full set, but at the time, my brother, I wanted to get him a Get Well card and I didn't have the time or the money to buy both. So, but that's cool about Lawn Fawn. They have like a stamp set and then they'll have the dies with them. They're about $30 some, but it's worth it because they're like 15 and 15. I mean, that's average for a good brand of stamps like theirs, and they're sturdy. So, brand loyalist. I'm guilty of it. Same with Copics. You haven't seen any other alcohol markers ever come in here. I mean, you got those water-based things like Sharpies or Bics or whatever. But what I do is I don't use markers or wet stuff in too many of my coloring books if there's 2 sides. You know? I'll do a one-sided one, shove that little mini catalog I keep underneath there, or like whatever I get, or a newspaper, to protect the other page underneath from getting the Copic stuff on it. But it's not going to make any difference for the back, but it's one-sided, so it don't matter. But you don't want that one underneath to get the ink on it. And I use it to color my stamps, but I'm going to try and get the Express It blend cards that can hold the Copics better, because the cardstock, it does leak through sometimes on the back, and then you have to cover it so it's neat with another little piece. But I gotta go and pick out a shitload of cardstock that I have to do some silhouette cutting and see what color paper I'm going to use underneath. So there's no stamping this time. I don't even have sentiments for underneath. I could foil, I suppose, but I don't have any Easter pastel foils. I have everything from the holidays still. So to me, foiling is good for like holiday cards because you like that glitter and glistening stuff from holiday seasoning more so. I'm not in card making seasons. I just do the occasional ones like birthdays and stuff. I don't sell them. I don't make them, like mass make them to have them ahead. I make them on an occasion, like. That's what I do. So. And when it comes to painting, I have to be in the mood. I'm going to tell you one thing. I was not really all that impressed with those Arteza watercolors. You got to use them straight out of the tube, because what happened, I put them in the palette and they dried, and fuck it, they don't like to be reconstituted as well as they should be. So I may be in the investment for Daniel Smith's the next time and use them up for now as they are. But I want to set up a nice palette to have. So it would be like Daniel Smith's or Winsor & Newton, because I like Winsor & Newton. But I'll just upgrade to the professional instead of the Copman's. Just get some primaries, because I and a couple of good browns or whatever. Because when you're painting, you don't need like 24 or 48 stuff. As far as that big 10 I got that had 48 squares in it, I should have just bought 24 or even 10. But they also serve as a thing to mix your own stuff in too. So for mixing up stuff, you want to card it with you. But when I'm usually doing watercolors, I have like a plastic palette I use normally for acrylics too with me to mix stuff in there. But I don't know. I wasn't overly impressed with the watercolor stuff I had. I actually like the needle colors better, using them, wetting them down and painting with them. I thought they were the bomb. I'd like to get the set of 30 someday. I only have 15, you know that, you've seen them. But, I mean, that's all that's up with that in the craft room and the art room. What you see there is what's left there, and what's to say. Once in a while, a coloring book here then, but I got so many of them. I'm looking forward to Creative Haven's Dream Catchers, though. I may probably pick them up, and maybe the little succulent book. I don't know yet, because I buy now by subject, not by author. I just get what I want. So I had a Katamari stuff and Be Sensible. I noticed when I first started with crafting and all that, I bought with my eyes, not my brain. Like with the cooking things, I eventually thinned them out when I moved up here. So sometimes you go crazy. Oh, cool! I can make this. I can do that. I can do this. You can't hoard. Not in this place. Not in the little apartment. Even if it's a big 2-bedroom, you can't hoard because it's noticeable. Very noticeable. So yeah, I got to sweep and mop the floor. What we do. I'm so excited to do that. I'm going to go take a nap before I do it and get energized for it. Got a bath last night. But the neighbors loved that because I had cabbage yesterday and Mexican. So I was farting up a storm with the net. But I just had the taco salad I was making tonight. We got leftover salad fixings I have with shrimp on the side. Shrimp cocktail, that's it. Eat lighter today. And had scrambled eggs for lunch. That's what they gave us, and pancakes, so that's good. So I'm up out of here, and I'm gonna go take my nap and my insulin and have a heart attack and wake up. That's it. Just kidding. You're just gonna have a nap.